Hey there! Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thank you for checking me out. I appreciate each and one of you. Even the people who want to comment badly on it. And again, I apologize for the video. I have zero technical skills, and I'm working 7 days a week, so it's no time for me to make any videos except sometimes when I'm driving to work. Hence me holding the camera. Get right to it. It has been 7 days since I posted a video called "The Moon is Gone." I believe that's the name of the video. And it was a few days before that I really started seeing that the moon was gone, so I didn't post anything for the few days, and then it's still gone. So it's been 8 days, if not 9 days already, since the moon has disappeared from the sky, which actually dovetails with the biblical prophecy that in the end times the moon shall not give its light anymore. So I invite you to look that up. It's pretty easy to look it up. You just type in your Google search, like I did, Bible, moon not giving light, and you'll see the words. So it's very interesting that this kind of thing has come to pass, as they say. For me personally, I always saw the moon up in the sky. I mean, maybe it was gone for a day, but it's been, like I said, 8 days, 7 days since the video. 8 actually, for me, if I think about it, it's 9 or 10 days. So I don't remember that the moon would be gone for a week, longer period of a time from the sky. And what I do is I get up, I work all day, but then during the day I look at the sky, no moon. And then at night, I was out till 11:30 last night looking, and no moon. And for people here in the Northeast United States, they're saying it's very, very dark. So that's kind of interesting that everybody's saying, wow, it's so dark. And you'll see people talking about, oh, it's so dark. But nobody's saying the moon's gone, which is very weird. Nobody's noticing these things, and everybody says I'm crazy, which is fine. I get it. Because to step out of normalcy and say, hey, this is weird, so there's that going on. There's a lot of strange things going on in the world. What I'm hearing a lot about in California, always crazy in California, right? California, they have their Xi Jinping is making his visit. The Chinese, whatever you call him, president, I guess he's like the emperor now. So he's making a visit, and they are cleaning up the homelessness. So all of a sudden they can get rid of all the homeless, but when it's convenient. But when it's not, it's like David Icke said, it's like there's a movie and they're doing the movie script. So they just swept everything clean for him. So when it shows the videos back in China, they say, oh, everything's great for Xi Jinping, everything's wonderful. They're importing a lot of people for supports in the background to hold up signs, we love China. It's just very interesting, all this kind of masquerading and things going on. So you have that going on. And the other thing that I thought I'd share, it's horrible, is that in Palestine, with Israel, they're saying Israel has one of the largest skin banks in the world, which is really crazy, and I didn't believe it. Skin bank, what do you mean? So if you have a burn, there's human skin, to be in place to help you to heal, right? And they stitch onto you. Well, where do you think they're getting the skin from? So they're getting it from Palestinian cadavers and people that they killed, and they're getting these skin, so they have, and it's true, they have the largest, I looked it up, they have the largest skin bank now in the world. It's just, I'm sure they have the organs there too. It's just really weird, what's going on. I think a lot of things you don't know about, and I'm not saying I'm supporting one over the other. What I'm saying is it's just disgusting. It just is things that insult your soul, wake you up. So this video so far is saying things to wake you up, like that. It's just so bad. We shouldn't have war, and like I said the other day, they're different religious groups, and what's one of the commandments? Thou shalt not kill. But everybody's killing everybody, and how religious are you if you're going to war about this stuff? It's just, the whole thing's horrible. Like I said, if I was, I don't know if I said this to you guys, but if I was doing a deep analysis of the situation, Saudi Arabia wanted nuclear weapons. They want nuclear weapons, and so they didn't have. The U.S. has these nuclear weapons that they wanted from us, and we said, "Oh, we're going to give it to you." No, we're not going to give it to you. Oh, we're going to give it to you. No, not really. And so Saudi Arabia could say, well, what if there was a war and we need nuclear weapons? And the U.S. says, maybe we'll give you nuclear weapons. So what happens is, could be that they edged on and, coordinated, this is theory, just gave, edged on and pushed Hamas to, shoot weapons to cause this conflict. So Saudi Arabia would benefit by getting nuclear weapons. So now we're in talks with giving nuclear weapons to Saudi Arabia. So it's kind of like, do you think that a country would push another country, have a war with another country in order to benefit themselves? I'm sure that could happen. So you got to look at the bigger picture and see who's benefiting, where the money goes. So there's a lot of money being made with this conflict, and that's a horrible thing. So we have the open border going on, and they have a lot of military-aged men coming across the border into the U.S. What's happening what I'm hearing is in Arkansas, they have one of these buses filled with military-aged men that, quote-unquote, broke down. So these guys just got up with their tools that they were given and camping equipment and everything and went into the woods. So you got, I'm saying like 40 or maybe it's 60 men at a time being let out into the woods in Arkansas to go and forage and live on their own and start their own communities, and who knows what's going on. So you got that going on as well. Anyway, a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. And I do believe we should have peace, stop all these wars, trying to help people as much as I can by talking about this kind of stuff. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. 8-9 days, really, since no moon. And look up that biblical verse. I think you'll think it's interesting. Don't you love my crazy glasses? I think I should be saying something when I'm wearing glasses like this, like, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. Have a great day. Bye-bye.